Yo, Monday morning again guys. We have got such a busy week ahead of us. Today we are doing a commercial boiler swap. I've got my commercial gas ticket. My mate's coming to give me a hand on this one. We've got to try and get it done today if we can. Tomorrow doing a oil boiler heat slave. More or less a straight swap. Just condensed pipe and stuff to do on that one. Wednesday we've got a bathroom to start. But Wednesday we could do with being in more than one place at a time, so Wednesday's going to be a bit stressful. And yeah, we just have to see how the week goes really. But I'll try and get some shots if I can, and we'll go on an adventure. So just removing this old floor standing Ideal Concord. Basically we're going to get the new boiler, so Worcester 8000 55 kilowatt in this opening here. So we have just got enough clearance to get it all in. The gas meter's over there in that cupboard, really dark cupboard, just runs along. Probably going to have to upgrade the gas because it's only 22 mil. So yeah, that's the job today. So the flue will go straight out the wall. We're going to put a plume kit and everything on the outside. Yeah, that's the job for today anyway. Try and tidy all the pipework up and everything. The condenser is going to go into a drain on the outside. We'll run that 1.25 inches and insulate it. So yeah, we'll get it stripped out and see how it goes. Right, so the old boiler's all removed now. We've had an asbestos survey done on this. This is not asbestos, so there's no asbestos present. So I'm going to get the jig on the wall and start getting it piped up. Right, so I've got my boiler template all set up. Just using the laser level, got all my clearances. It's going to be quite tight, but it's got all the clearances to manufacturer's instructions, so we can get all this set up now and hopefully start doing some pipe work. The flue will be coming out there somewhere. We're going to put a plume kit on it and a terminal guard, and the condenser we're going to run external. It just come along here 1.25 inches. It's going to go into this drain. We're going to insulate that as well, so there's no risk of it freezing. But yeah, that's pretty much the job. Right guys, so I've got the core all done. I've got the condenser pushed through. You probably can't quite see that at the bottom. I've got my gas connected. Just starting to pipe up the all the flow and return and everything now. My mate's just gone off to get some bits. He's just gone to have a look at another job as well. So we'll get all this piped up and I'll get you some shots. So I've got my return all connected up with a filter. There'll be a auto air tap on top. Just got the flow to do and sort all this out this side. So all the pipe work's in now. Got it filled up. Just got to disconnect the fill loop and everything. Just got to get it wired. Done a tightness test on the gas. So yeah, we're getting there. It's not looking too bad at all. Just got to get wired up. These are nice and easy on the Worcesters. They're just on these clips now. So you just press these 2 green buttons, and you can get to all your wiring. So I've got the thing all wired up now. It's just going through a post purge before I can check my gas inlet pressure. We need to test that at maximum rate, then we need to analyse it. Just got the plume kit to do and make sure the radiator's working then, but other than that we're getting there. Carbon monoxide kills, don't let it be you. A pretty little thing, I'm not sure what that's all about, but interesting nonetheless. Alright guys, that's this job pretty much all done. We've got the case on, just got the paperwork to fill out, and just a few bits to finish off the outside, but this one's gone really well. Quite tight, but we've just got to have a good clean up now. And yeah, pretty much done. Right guys, it's Tuesday morning. We got that boiler done yesterday. Today I was going to be going and doing another boiler, an oil boiler. But I can't do that today now because I've got too much to do on another job. It's holding everybody up. So today's going to be hectic. basically I've got to try and get everything first fixed in here. It's a garage conversion. We've got waste, soils, hot and colds, underfloor heating manifold first fixer, boilers. We're moving a boiler in there, we're putting a combi in. Got to try and get all that pipe work in today. I've got loads to do today, to be fair. I don't know how many shots I'm going to be able to get at this because it's just going to be too busy. But I'll do my best. I'll try and get a few shots along the way if I get time. But it's just going to be hectic today. I've just got a load to do. We're doing that boiler tomorrow now. I've phoned the customer up and he's okay with that, so that's all good. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yo guys, yesterday was really hectic. Yeah, it was pretty much chaos. I've got everything I needed to get done, but I didn't manage to get any shots because it was just too busy. Today should be a little bit calmer. We've just got a heat slave to fit, and we've got a couple of oil boiler faults as well. If we get time, we need to try and get to them as well today. Yes, it's just really busy. I will be able to get some shots of that job. I think Friday possibly I'm going back to put the underfloor heating down, or possibly Tuesday because this week's a bank holiday. But yeah, yesterday was just chaos. There was just too much to do and not enough time to do it in. But that's how it goes sometimes, you know. Busy. Right, I've just got this old boiler dragged out now. It was flipping heavy, so got to sort this mess out. I think it'd been leaking a while. The fuel loop was actually left switched on, so I think the system's going to need a good flush out. It's looking a little bit red. I don't know if you can see that. You hate to see red water on a heating system because it means it's oxygenated water, which that's where you get a lot of corrosion. I think this one's been leaking a while. We've actually got a refurbished second-hand boiler to install. I think money's a little bit tight on this job, but we'll still all install it all properly. I'm a little bit out of breath because that was heavy. So yeah, I'll try and get some shots as I go along. Hopefully we can use the same flue hole you normally can on the Worcesters. Just have to make that good. Got to do something with this floor now. Condenser will go straight into that washing machine. We're going to put the filter in that because it's a slimline washing machine. We can put this filter in that behind. Basically sort out all this pipe work, give it a flush, inhibit it all, and get it all sorted for the customer. Alright. Right guys, I'm just recommissioning this oil boiler now. I've got to set it all up again. It's quite important with oil boilers that you get all your COs and your excess air and everything set up to make sure they're all nice and safe. This one's quite a bit out, so just need to adjust it all. The air's coming down on it now. Yeah, I've tried to do my best with the pipe work really. It was just all a bit rubbish before, but I've got managed to get a filter on there. I've also got a cow mag on it as well. But I just commission it all. Yeah, and get it all finished for the customer. So we've nearly got this set up now. Just a few fine tweaks. There's quite a lot of air in the boiler still, so I need to sort that. But yeah, you see the COs, the ppms are quite low. Normally, if you get your excess air about 34% on these, they're normally about right. So just something to watch out for. So guys, I've installed a new flue on this as well, sealed on the outside with sand and cement and put a terminal guard. The window above is not opening. You've got to be really careful with your clearances, particularly on oil boilers, as well as gas boilers really, I suppose. Just follow manufacturer's instructions and building regs. The reason I fitted a new flue is I don't really like fitting second-hand flues. I don't really like fitting second-hand boilers to be fair, but certainly not flues, so that's a brand new flue gone in. So yeah, we're getting there on this one. That was the condition of the old flue. That's the reason we put a new one on. You see, it's probably been installed with a backwards fall, so not been installed correctly in the first place. So I've left it all in working condition for the customer now. I've filled out all the paperwork. I don't want to show you that. I'll zoom in too close because it's got all the details on. But yeah, it's all filled out. Yeah, and all working. So hopefully the customer's happy. Right guys, it is still Wednesday. Just been called out to an underground water leak. It's leaking dead underneath this wall for this property. So this one's going to be a bit of a nightmare to fix. I will get it dug out and we'll have a look. Right guys, this one's going to be a bit of a nightmare to fix. It's leaking right down here. I've done a temporary fix on it. It's lead, and this feeds 3 other properties as well. It's getting quite late in the day now, so probably going to have to come back tomorrow and do this one. Trouble is, it's on like a swaged fitting. I can't remember what they call them, like a lead, where they used to like weld the lead. I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head, but that's going to be a bit of a pig to fix. So that's looking like a morning job, but sometimes you can only do your best. Right guys, we're back on this underground leak. What I've done is, we believe this supply to be dead now. We think it feeds the neighbour's outside shed. So what I've done is I've capped it off, and we're going to go around and see to make sure they've still got water. But what I'll do is I'll cut this out and see where it's actually leaking. It's leaking on this, it's like a swage joint here, where they used to like lead wipe them. So I've used a plastron fitting on the lead, and I've just used a 25mm stop end in there. I think it was leaking somewhere around here. I think it's just gone on this joint. So as I say, what I've done is just capped it off. And if we do need to reconnect that on, we can reconnect it back. Right, today, well, today's Thursday. Today has been a bit of a weird one. We have been to a toilet that was leaking, but the saw pipe behind it wasn't connected. I did take a little bit of video of it, but it was a bit of a mess in there. Basically, there was crap everywhere behind this box. It's all gone under the floor. So I'm going to quote to basically rip it all out and put it all back in. But the property's only, well, it's less than a year old. So I don't know what they want to do with that. It's a rented property. Basically, all I've done is made it safe. I then went to sort an immersion heater out, which they're always fun jobs, immersion heaters. I don't think any plumber really likes doing them. I then went to do that lead water main, which I've capped that off and sorted that job, which was fairly straightforward, but again that can be an awkward job. And I've just been to change a customer's monoblock basin mixer, but again they've got one, the new one came with a pop-up waste and it was behind a pedestal, so they can be a pig sometimes, which this one was. And I've just been and unblocked a drain. So I've been to literally five jobs today already. None of them particularly nice jobs, but that's how it goes sometimes. I mean, if you can get around enough jobs in a day, you can make extremely good money doing these sort of jobs. But it's just, you just need enough of them to fill your day. But yeah, that's been today anyway. I've just got, what time is it now? It is 5 to 2, so we've just got one more to go and look at, and then I think I'm going to tidy my van out because it's a bit of a mess. But yeah, that's plumbing for you. That connector behind there is not even connected to the drain.